Attention all viewers, the program you are about to watch, Searching for Sasquatch, is for entertainment purposes. Accounts described by guests are claimed to be true and accurate. Some names have been changed to protect individual privacy. Jason Kenzie is an expert animal adventurer with 25 years of field experience. Caution and companionship is advised for all who venture into the deep forest or backcountry.
Before I began my investigations into the lure of Bigfoot, I traveled the world meeting people who live with the most amazing animals. The dynamics that surround these forest giants is very complex.
Wow, this is so cool.
As a skeptic, I'm on a mission, an adventure of a lifetime, to find evidence that if these Bigfoot creatures are real, I can once and for all put my doubts aside and share with the world that that sound of that simple crack in the forest may not just be a chipmunk. My name is Jason Kenzie. These are my chronicles into searching for Sasquatch.
I hear something. Oh, I saw
I'm on my way right now to meet Dr. Mireya and Russell Acord from Expedition Bigfoot. I'm here in Kentucky, and we are going to go out into the forest to see if we can find any evidence of these creatures known as Sasquatch. Are we going to find any evidence? Well, I can't say if we are, but I do know one thing. This is going to be exciting.
Looked at what jumped from the tree. One of my playing tricks on me. Darkness falls and they all creep in. The shadows of the moon around your ear. It's okay to be afraid of all the monsters.
Before I introduce you to Mireya and Russell, I want to introduce you to this young lady who had an interesting Bigfoot encounter. This will blow you away.
Hi, my name is Liz Lambert. This is my Bigfoot story. Lincoln is bordered by 84th Street on the easternmost side, and on one side it's houses and churches, and right behind those it's cornfields. So I was riding a friend's horse on the cornfields up against the fence line, and a dark figure came out of the back of a church parking lot, walked through a tree line about 2 trees thick. He was walking through probably a 20-acre field. He wasn't very big. I was on the horse and I saw him and stopped immediately on the fence line. He was walking to the middle of the field. In the middle of the field there was a depression, like all in shadow. This is like 9 in the morning, it's fall, so the corn stalks are only about knee-high on me. I'm on a shorter horse, so they're only probably about knee-high on him. This figure was probably about my height, and I was on a 15-hand horse, so not much over 6 feet tall. He was black, he had black fur, his nose was very broad, you could see the nostrils, I could see the whites of his eyes really clearly. He was looking at me the whole time, but I had a baseball hat on, so I don't know how well we were making like eye contact. But he did walk to the middle of the field, maybe about 10 feet past that hole, but he was on the edge of it. He locked eyes with me, shut his eyes, put his foot up, and fell backwards into the depression, and you couldn't see him anymore. I turned that horse and we galloped back to the barn.
So did you believe in Bigfoot before that happened?
Not really. I wasn't super convinced it was a real thing.
So after that happened, did you believe in Bigfoot?
It took a really long time. My brain tried to convince me it was a badger, it was a deer, it was something else, and it took me about a year to come to terms with it's possibly a Bigfoot that I saw. Now I 100% believe it, listening to other people's stories, because mine was so organically different.
Love you, Rod. So I'm going in the front because I shared the story that I like to sometimes, often place rocks in Ronnie's backpack as we go. And eventually he'll notice, like one time he was like, God, my back is getting really heavy, and I was like my rocks were getting bigger and bigger, so I'm going to the front. Your packs are safe now. You ready? Yeah. Ready. All right. You're not safe. I like the corner rock.
Tell me if I walk into a Bigfoot.
Oh, come on, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Great. Yeah. Watch your step, guys. A little wildlife.
You had a sighting?
Our first wildlife sighting.
You just jump. Never seen. Look at the beautiful dog trainer as she leaps over like a poodle.
You should have seen the tuck and roll.
Did you actually fall like that? Oh man, you're a trooper. Look at how graceful she jumps. The great warrior of Kentucky. And the one with the green hair that blends in with the surroundings. The mighty Kentucky adventurers on a mission. Look, it's a female Sasquatch. Mireya, I need my hand. Help. There we go. Ah, that's 4D.
Oh, I don't stop.
What's over there?
Go around,
Nothing.
go around Mireya.
Go around.
Go around Mireya.
Is there a print?
Not yet. Okay, so who's our black hat, gray hat, you, Dundee hat, and you. This group right here, I want you all to come with me and go stand on that gravel right there. But walk around it. Who the hell is that Brown? Come on up.
You guys are in trouble now.
No, I'm just trying to even it out a little bit. One more. You and you, both of you guys come over here and find space beside
And
Ed
you
Brown.
guys can move in.
Walk around.
All of you move in.
Don't stand in that. Just walk around. All right.
Swiss Army, what's going on? Come on.
This is going to take a few minutes. Is everybody comfortable? You got good standing, good footing?
Just for a little context. So generally when we're walking around in the woods, right, we're looking for things that look out of the ordinary, of course prints. A lot of the terrain, as you probably noticed, won't really hold a print, and if it had, then maybe weather washed it away. But the one area that we always look out for are near riverbeds, creeks, because of course there the soil is going to be softer unless it's a very, very rocky path. We're looking for signs of prey, so any deer tracks, anything that ran through the area. And then of course something like this, which is where Russ is going to do the demonstration for the print and the cast, is ideal for holding a print, and that's why we always, for lots of reasons, but always go down near the water source. Prey has to go down to the water source. Of course, predator follows the prey movement, and that's most likely where we're going to capture any sort of track. Go ahead, Russ.
I just got so comfortable with just waiting. I didn't know.
All right, well, I'll go on.
Okay.
Go.
If you just look at the soil here in front of me, if I step and roll off of it, you can see the details of my print, right? I mean, it's pretty good detail. So what we're looking for, and there's people that believe in using the scanner. Get the scanner, go home, take a, make that just copy like this, and plastic, okay? And it gives you the detail. What doesn't it give you?
The print or the indentions of the print?
Nope, it's all there.
Or is it?
All that detail.
Oh, detail.
DNA. What happens if, as this thing stepped across here, maybe a hair got loose? So I'm a firm believer in pouring casts. When you get this thing home, if you pour a cast, you pull it home, you get it and you're taking all the dirt out of it and you see a hair, that's pretty exciting, right?
However,
Unless it's in your salad. What? Go ahead.
however, if you can do both, that is actually the ideal, because
terrible.
anything can happen. Anything can happen to the cast, anything can happen to maybe even the pour you did, anything can happen with the weather. So you want to secure evidence when you have it. So we actually like to do it both ways. Obviously, we first scan the area, not for the cast, right? The 3D modeling is able to give you lots and lots of details that you can also quickly send off for analysis, which in our case is really important. And then, as Russ said, it does not replace, nor should it, the actual pouring of the cast.
So for the juvenile print in the snow or the female print in the snow, did you pour a cast in that, or was that just a scan for the snow?
No,
No,
that was a cast. I didn't have a scanner with me. So, and I agree with her 100%. When you have a scanner to scan, but not everybody has that tech ability.
Right.
So your go-to, which is, I mean, everybody can carry plaster. Do you hear that? So everybody can pour a plaster, because some of those scanners get kind of pricey, and then you download them, and there's a lot more work that comes after that. If you're just watching your weight and what goes in the backpack and all that kind of thing, plaster is the way to go for me. Getting both, you're right, absolutely right. Okay, so 1967, Patterson Gimlin cast this print in Bluff Creek. And I got a 3D copy made of it, so who carried this for me? Oh, okay.
Does it take longer to dry in that wet condition?
Nope, it shouldn't. A little bit longer maybe, but not really. The plaster, once you get it wet and pull it apart, it will, it heats up. It has that chemical reaction. It heats up and starts hardening. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the perfect print. I want every detail out of this I can get, so we're going to cheat this one a little bit.
And we're going to tell everyone on TV that we found a footprint. so we get more people come next year. No, we're not. I'm kidding.
I should have been here a half hour ago and done this.
Hey Russ.
No, this is purely for educational purposes.
Hey Russ, you said you were going to get the perfect print. You might want to let Mireya do it.
We love you, dang.
I got caught in crossfire.
Yeah, it almost got us here.
Yeah, I was going to say, did you get splattered a little bit?
Okay.
Thanks, Russ. See? It's part of the deal. Get right in there.
Sometimes the innocent.
All right.
Do you want to wash that and put it back in your pack? Sure. Because that's yours.
The nice thing about the 3D scan is that you can manipulate it on screen and sort of take a look at the depth and all the angles of it, which is really nice. So if you came upon something like this, obviously first thing you want to do is the most obvious, which is
Crap your pants.
Take a picture. Take a picture with something of
make sure it
scale.
doesn't have any shoe Nike marks, that kind of thing. If you're in an area with, of course, bear, there's always the possibility of a double step if it looks really big. You want to take a picture of it. Always grab that evidence while you can. You don't know what's going to happen next. And then if you're going to do the bit about this. I'm not going to touch that part. If you have a way of collecting eDNA, take a little dirt from it, you can just be very mindful that if you're going to pour a cast, you are altering it in some way, right? So just a little bit. Check.
So the idea is to get this mix similar to that of a pancake mix. You want it pretty liquidy so it flows nice, but I want extra material, so that's why
Before I move forward on Russell Accord's How to Cast a Footprint, I would like to share with you another eyewitness on his Bigfoot encounter. Come. So I'm meeting this guy, his name's Khalil, and he has had a Bigfoot encounter when he was very young. Khalil.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Sure.
Hi, my name is Khalil Neal, and this is my Bigfoot story. Okay, so this one time, my daddy and I were hiking in the woods, and we came across this hill. We're on a hill, and on the other side of the hill, we saw this Bigfoot-like creature, and it was kind of walking like Patterson Gimlin, and it actually like looked over and looked at us. And I was like, Daddy, what is that? You know, like, but he was on his phone, so he didn't seem fazed by it. So, and it just looked away.
And how old were you again?
5 years old, 5 or 6.
So, has it traumatized you?
No. Even when I saw it, it didn't really scare me.
What has that event inspired you to do?
All this. Like, I made my own movie. It's called Tennessee Bigfoot. It's loosely based off the Tennessee wild man, an ape-like creature who doesn't take kindly to hikers, and he's known to terrorize hikers and campers that camp in the Tennessee woods, and this is what this movie's about.
And where can we find this?
It's on Etsy. We're selling the DVDs on Etsy. We're selling posters as well, and these t-shirts, and the posters and DVDs will be signed as well.
Perfect. I want to say thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
There's different kinds of plaster material you can get. If you just go down to the Hobby Lobby and get plaster of Paris, you'll be disappointed. When we get done with this, and you guys see it tonight, it has almost a ceramic feel. It's a lot stronger. It's just, and I have it on my cell phone, the type of plaster it is. But
It's like making concrete.
Would that be a fourth of two, but half?
What's that?
Would that be a fourth of half?
Easy there, Betty Crocker. So you just kind of go in a bit at a time until, because you don't want to make it too runny.
This is the stuff they don't show on TV.
Nope.
Because it has to be right or it's not going to work.
So give it a pretty good little Swedish massage there. Put it in the bag, massage it.
I'll go away.
Oops. All abusive. So I go through it and make sure that it's like the dry lumps are out of it and make it all consistency all the way through. We're pretty close here. Just rub it down a little bit more here.
Clumpy is not a requirement.
No, but don't be afraid to touch it when it's done. I just tap the top of it.
Some people like to add chocolate chips. Or blueberries if they've been out looking.
Just throw a couple sticks in there. Give it.
It's my first
Something
cast.
to grab it out.
That's okay, Russ.
All right, good.
Now we'll get auctioned off that cast. That's right. Wait, does my name go back into the pool? Yes.
So what do you think we should do the cast? Do another drawing?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right, when we get home. God, it's become home.
That's a good thing. I have to stay here.
We made it so home for me. But it's gotta go.
It is.